Yay, we're back again. Finally, Venom Bomb, day 2. We got these bad apples here, the Dark Avengers. The characters that everybody loves to hate. No, we need to talk about these Dark Avengers that are crawling everywhere, man. Come on, Miles. Like, these Dark Avengers are everywhere, man. They're crawling up the Empire State Building. They're everywhere. Oh. It's like all because of the projectile. That's why I didn't court death. I mean, I guess, Miles. I guess it's okay to fight side by side by the Avengers. Alright, sightseeing symbiotes is day 2. And one of the things I definitely want to give props to the developers. Yes, this is working out better than you could hope for, Norman Osborn. Is the fact that they got another UI refresh, this time with the rewards. So instead of it rotating around showing the number of rewards that you have to get, they have all the rewards on a different, I mean, well, not a different rotation, but they're on the same rotation, but you see what items you potentially get next from each of the different rewards. That's a good thing. So a lot of people were wondering, oh man, well, can I get the ISO 8? So how many times do I have to beat the node to get, you know, whatever reward they're looking for? So yeah, we got your ISO 8 here. So the next one would be this ISO 8, then the standard token, and then that there, the 140 ISO 8. I have to remember. A lot of people don't know what that there is when I'm circling it, but I have to verbally say it out. And then also too, we have the brand new timer. And I like how the timer starts at halfway and then starts to increase. That's a good thing. The only thing that I guess I would want this here a little bit bigger. Again, I'm playing on PC. Mobile users, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's the one thing that I would have a little bit bigger, and then shift the points down a little bit so you can make this a bit bigger. But all this that you got giving us the information about the levels of the enemies or what level their powers are, A+, 2 thumbs up, 2 claps. Now we got a darker timeline. This challenge node here deals with Daken, Green Goblin, and Demolisher. We talked about Green Goblin in the previous video. Demolisher creates countdown tiles. Green Goblin fortifies countdown tiles. He makes green. Daken loves green. So his strike tiles can activate each time when green is matched, especially at level 5, it's 2 strike tiles. Purple creates the strike tiles. Black does the healing and heat, and he gets enough blue, he can fire his chemical reaction, destroy those strike tiles, and create more green, which will feed into Demolisher. Here I'm gonna bring in Colossus. I guess I'll bring in Thor because I need him at 50%, and then I guess Null because why not? Oh yeah, that's right. Colossus is going to be tanking for most of the fight. Toasty. Well, I mean, I guess we could use Thor's yellow to do Thor yellow things, I guess. Well, at least want to get rid of Green Goblin first. And we can also put Daken in that permanent status of can he heal? Will he heal? No, he won't. Don't want to give him any extra strike tiles to convert. Guess we'll go ahead and use Thor's green since he's here as our tag along. And then we'll file Purification twice. I know it won't be enough to get rid of well, okay, the max damage from Null did it, but Thor was just a tag along. I guess I could probably bring in Michael Morbius. That'd be a better teammate for whatever's going on in this challenge node here, since they're creating enemy special tiles. Morbius has that hate towards enemy special tiles. See if I can get rid of a few of these team ups, I guess. I don't want to get rid of any of my Polaris because those are useful. I guess Professor X. As much as I want to try and attempt to set up the match 5, today is one of those days where I don't feel like doing too much deep braining. Deep braining? Okay, that's the word for today. Deep braining. Say I had enough today for today. I'll match the black up here. I want to keep the damage and the pressure on them for the time being. Sure, why not? Let's match away this green to continue the Morbius thing. Ooh, I was afraid there for a minute that I wasn't going to be able to do the Morbius thing. And since those tiles are in a faraway place, drop the hematology. Do some more Morbius thing. Well, before I do more Morbius thing, let me drop this purification and then do the Morbius thing. And now I'll drop in the shadows. And ooh, those are some good tiles to put it on. Really good tiles to put it on. We'll go this way to let Donkin match the red, and then just keep his health permanently down to those pretty dangerous levels to where healing and heat won't be able to save him. And again, I probably should be firing some of these team ups here. I keep forgetting to. Well, the team ups are like the furthest thing on my mind. Oh, speaking of the furthest thing from my mind, of course, we gotta do the YouTube thing, like, comment, share, subscribe. I can't control you guys with what you all take and do, but I really appreciate each and every one that comes to the channel and watches my videos, whether it's for 5 minutes or for the entire duration of the videos. I really do. I was wondering whether or not I could do the Morbius thing and get rid of that tile there. What? No, you got my tile away. You dirty symbiote, you. Oh, you might not last past this turn here, maybe. Oh yeah, you're definitely not lasting past this turn here. I'll go this way to match some yellow, keep Colossus out in front, and then we'll drop off his purification. Well, I realized I had neutralization as well. Got more points, got more folks that hit me in Shield Simulator. I'll definitely retaliate back against you guys, and I always forget which direction that those tiles there go. It's always from top right and then going down to the bottom. Since I really didn't talk about this node here fully, I just hopped into the node. The idea behind this node is the carrier is going to increase whatever the mutation drops on the board, and then the horror is going to also complement with the projectiles. And the reason why we brought Morbius up in here is to get rid of those countdown tiles. Give them permanent damage thanks to a good friend Null. And then drop a few hammers on people. Metaphorically, of course. Want red. And that's more or less the play there. If you were in lower shield clearance levels, bring in Doctor Strange. Bring in Doctor Strange, take out the mutation so you can actually attack enemy special tiles. Or I should say you can match enemy special tiles. Because we know how annoying the mutation can get. Also too, you don't want to fire off Colossus's black ability, because Carrier and Horror can increase the strength of those tiles. That's a bit of FYI. And then if tiles are in a hard to reach place, again, Morbius, that'll get rid of those two there. Morbius again, he'll definitely find a great place on a lot of people's team, especially on these nodes that have some very ridiculous challenges to them. Again, take out the mutation first. Always try and take out the mutation first. And then your second order, always not to leave any countdown tiles on the board. If you can easily match them away, go for it. And then third, if you have to fire off Colossus's power, make sure you have an escape plan on getting those tiles off the board. Keep Colossus out in front. Okay, since we don't have a good way of getting rid of some of those tiles, now we're more or less on the clock now, because that's gonna destroy our random tiles. And it's gonna deal us a little bit of damage. Now I was gonna go with the match 4, but again, as I said, if you got an opportunity to get rid of the special tiles off the board, get rid of them. Now we got Mantis as yellow. I probably won't put that on until tomorrow after I finish off her PvP. Now we got her node. He feeds green, they like green. Bring in Doctor Strange. And also, you know, if you got Morbius, bring in Morbius as well. I do want to test this here out. Where is Star-Lord? And I said Drax the Destroyer. I want to test these two here out because I think I do have. Yeah, I have You Are Afraid, and that's all I want. Now you'll understand why the interactions in a second. Once the enemies fire off any of their powers, Star-Lord will fire off his yellow ability, which is everyone with me, which makes everything cheaper. And if we can match away their tiles, which we'll have a chance to in a minute, that will speed things up a whole lot. I probably could have fired off Star-Lord's ability. Now this tile's about to reach 0. They're going to be dealt damage. I'll leave the sleight of hand up there. Okay, now we'll punch him in the face to get rid of him. No, if that drops down, that's going to be a match 4, but I can leave it this way to set up a match 4. And that's wonderful. You Are Afraid, then there's Drax, here's some more Drax. Oldest trick in the book, punch you in the face. More Drax action. Get a quick match 5. Fortify Mantis' tile. Fortify it again. Will you slide a hand to get rid of those 2 tiles since they're in out of reach positions. Enemy will fire off his ability. He'll go to sleep. Got another You Are Afraid. We'll punch him in the face with the oldest trick in the book. And I don't have enough things on the board to fire off the Destroyer. Not yet. Now he'll go back to sleep. We're gaining all this AP from Star-Lord. Well, actually we're not gaining AP. We're just getting some stuff destroyed thanks to Drax and Star-Lord. And then we can. I want to drain you of all your AP. Why not? And then we'll slice and dice. So the idea that I had behind that team, it does work. Now for other levels, I don't know. You guys have awakened the beast. Hulk and Coffee Trooper, yeah, y'all really. Oh yeah, you definitely awakened the beast, dude. Yep. Oh yeah. So they're probably thinking to themselves, "Oh yeah, this Mr. Kennedy dude, man, I could beat his squad, man. Yo, he probably came up in here. Say, this is what he did. He came up in here with that Max Champion, Iceman, and then he had Mockingbird. I could beat those guys there. Yeah, I could beat them." Then when they realize, oh jeez, he actually has 5-star champ. No. I'm Mr. Kennedy, I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, man. Please forgive me. Nah, no remorse. You could use Kitty with Mantis, but that kind of defeats the purpose of what Mantis does. I mean, yeah, getting to those hard to reach tiles is something you definitely would like to do, but that's just overkill. But we'll use Carnage. You know, we'll use Carnage and Medusa. Finish off these two nodes this time. If I can ever make the correct match. Yikes. Now one more turn. Here. Now okay, Carnage, will you make an auto match that doesn't attract purple? Good. Now we do a little board shuffle with Medusa, and we know that it hit at least one of those special tiles. Oh, I actually got another team that probably will work in this situation here too. Or I should say another character that would work in this situation. I can match away this. I don't want to accidentally use Carnage's red and knock out Mantis. That would be hilarious if I did do that. Do a little hair metal. Drop it down to get those cascades. Get all these purples and reds and greens and entanglement tiles, and making sure that they're stunned for not a very long time, but stunned long enough to where we are able to flood the board with Mantis's purple tiles. No, Venom, I didn't want you to. Venom, Carnage, I didn't want you to do that. No. Oh, rats. I'll match for this way just so I can get Medusa's entanglement tile out. Now the third team that I was thinking of, well, I should say the third character that I was thinking about using. Okay, Hulk, you know what? I really do not want to pause our regularly scheduled programming to deal with you. But if you hit me one more time while I am doing Venom Bomb, I will unleash all that is unholy on you in this game. It's like, now Kennedy, you're excuse me, Hero Glamour, you're threatening him. I'm trying to be very peaceful. And then he interrupted me as I'm spending time with you guys, showing you the ins and outs and how I think in terms of our proposal. No, the third team that I was, or the third person I was thinking of for this team is using 4-star Carol. The reason why to use 4-star Carol, well, when Carnage makes his auto match, create all these special tiles on the board, I'm gonna drop this one down to 0, put somebody asleep. Executive decision. Now that strengthens all my tiles. Now we got 3 countdown tiles on the board. When they reach 0, we are going to have a lot of good things that are going to happen to us. So let's keep in mind all the numerous strike tiles we got on the board, the numerous countdown tiles on the board. So we got 3 that are about to resolve right now. After Carnage makes an auto match, we got 2 more. Now two tiles have been strengthened. Another tile has been strengthened. Another tile has been strengthened. More tiles to be strengthened. I don't like that position where that's at. More tiles are strengthened. We'll make this match going this way. And then Carol is about to drop the bomb on them. We'll drop Carol's black. Get rid of the Demolisher. Again, they can strengthen their tiles by the time we are ready to get our stuff strengthened even more. They should be going to sleep for a very long time. More tile strengthening. And he's done. And then all I have to do, if I want to drop the unholy nuke of Carol's, I could do that. Or I can put him to sleep for 2 turns. Let that board shake just a little bit. Go this way. Oh, that's some pretty nifty damage. With almost 9,000 damage. Then when he wakes up, the auto match will kick in. Then Carol's town would have reached 0. It would have eliminated the carrier. Then Mantis tile would have reached 0, which that would have strengthened even more tiles. Just throw in old Thor. As long as I can get a great match, which I did. Really didn't talk about that node there. It's nothing really to talk about. Just very simple nodes. Try to avoid matching purple if you can for bullseye. But make your strongest matches as possible. The carrier could potentially feed bullseye, but if you do it right, the fight won't last long enough, or that long. Here, Dogs of War, the mutations will feed some stuff into Ares. Again, doesn't really take that long. Symbiotic warfare. Horror can sort of kind of feed stuff into the soldiers. They have green. She likes green. They can feed green into one another. But again, if you have trouble with this node, bring in your your 3-star Doctor Strange. Let him fire off any of his powers against both the soldier and the horror, and laugh merrily as the AI self-sabotages themselves. Big Mac. Dakin creates strike tiles. Horror loves having special tiles on the board. Venom is there because he's a symbiote. You can get some stunnage. It's like if things go awry. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. Okay. So she will do her little precision slices, which destroy special tiles, and then symbiote stalking that will create an attack tile. But again, if you got 3-star Doctor Strange, bring him in and leave horror, I guess, in the background, and then just focus on either Dakin or Venom, whichever the two special movers that you particularly dislike, and go from there. Or I should just call them regular tile movers. I don't know why I call them special tile movers. Well, let's just down Dakin. Why not? I was trying to be cute and set something up. No. A lot of times, your best move is the simplest move. Yes, Miles, we did it. The simplest move was the best move. And now the return of Venom, at least in the game when this was released, Eddie's gonna be fed green by Carrier and Demolisher. The main thing you don't want to do, you do not want to bring in anybody that creates special tiles, because it makes Venom's green a lot cheaper. While it doesn't necessarily hit as hard at level 1, in previous versions of this event, it did hit pretty hard. I'm gonna bring in 5-star Doctor Strange because I don't want old Thor to heal. But if you had 3-star Doctor Strange, that's who I would recommend bringing in. Let's get this here going, and let's get some of this AP boost. Oh, you heard them, Eddie. So did you hear them through your teeth? We'll do symbiote snare, and we can do chemical reaction. Cool. Drop off a purification, and then a God of Thunder. For those who are wondering why in the world their special power got removed, that was because of Doctor Strange's support. But Eddie doesn't want to stop this though, Peter. He likes terrorizing people. Yeah, it's his Wong, and it's the synergy power where, oh, I thought it was the synergy power. Okay, it's the rank 2 where anytime we fire off a power, there's about a 30% chance to remove an enemy special tile, and his synergy perk is anytime when Doctor Strange uses the Crimson Band to Sidorak, there's a chance to increase the stun by 1 turn. Actually, you know what? We don't even need Doctor Strange. Bring in Captain America Infinity War. Why not? Again, you guys can have green. I don't want Captain Thor to be taking or tanking anything. Even though I know no old Colossus will reduce the max damage, but still, those things, you have to put those good habits in mind as well. I'll go with the team up match. Black probably would have been a lot better, but I wanted to make sure I could keep the tile on the board, the red tile. Uh-oh, now it's coup de grace time. Or as some people call it, coup de grace. And coup de grace, that's one of those powers in boss events that once you fire it off, or once you get enough AP to fire it off, it will one-shot almost all the bosses in boss events, provided you have enough AP in your secondary and tertiary colors. Nobody needs to be revived just yet. Thank goodness. Thor can be out in front because I knew he was about to be down thanks to the massive cascade. And then coup de grace. Stop this, Eddie. Man, you're... Oh, hush, Spider-Man. Since Thor's at 50%, and since there is Venom Bomb, why not? Let's bring in old Eddie. I gotta scroll down a little bit. There he is. Go this way to visualize the match form. And again, Eddie is going to create a lot of chaos. That's the only reason why Eddie is here. To get these enemy special tiles on the board, pop them, then pop a purification, and then this guardian tactics. Now, again, if Colossus wasn't boosted, then you would obviously use whatever your best boosted 5-star might be, or whatever the boosted 5-star is for this event. I thought I had. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I'm rolling with Eddie. purification. That'll down Dakin. And now with those projectiles at least being blocked by Eddie Brock, we now can focus on the auto match or the auto board shake of green from Thor. Oh, you put Colossus to sleep. That's hilarious. Anyway, Symbiotic Fury. Thor's Asgardian Tactics. Very pitiful match damage since Colossus will back up. Yes, Miles, we did it again. Okay, let's get rid of Venom. And I'm gonna throw in... I'll throw in Peggy Carter. Why not? Keep the quote-unquote pressure going. Let them take a while for their AP to get started. I'll bring in Daredevil, so I can use up that Colossus team up wherever it's at. Okay, the match 5 there in blue, and now we actually have enough blue to do as Peggy says. Now let's keep the blue tiles from being matched away. Hopefully we can get rid of the horror before... Oh yeah, we can definitely get rid of the horror. And now, this is just making damage with our good friend Daredevil, taking advantage of the fact that his blue, not his blue, but his purple ability allows us to hit multiple times. Which is what I might actually do with those, that dude that hit me. So I'll try and bring, Daredevil down to 50% health, maybe. Again, no promises. Yeah, we got enough to fire off Peggy's red, but her red, it's a little bit better than Thor's in this situation here. Considering the fact we don't have any special tiles. Drop a little thunder. This time we'll go with Thor's AoE. Thor's red, not his AoE. We just used his AoE. Sonar Strike. No sense in firing off Peggy's ability because that's not gonna stun anybody on their team. Okay, making sure that we got all those nodes complete. Where's old Thanos? And I don't really care who we have here. I just want to match things and watch the mutations go down. Woo! Another person hit me in simulator. Simulator, I don't really mind because everybody's trying to get the points, trying to get up to 10,000 points for the season. To get those nice lizard shards. Well, Bullseye, you're the one that's in over your head, dealing with a high boosted Daredevil, a high boosted Spider-Man, and then Thanos, who just loves to court death. I thought I had enough damage to get rid of him. Oh, this is all beneficial to me because I'm trying to, like I said, get old Daredevil down to 50% health. And I think that might do it. I might do the Thanos challenge tomorrow and see how much of my entire team I can down, but that's for another time. This is the end of day 2. Day 3 probably has one of the more annoying challenge nodes in all the Marvel Puzzle Quests, the Twin Hammers of Null. So you guys get a chance to see me complete that, or probably rage at that. They're dependent upon where the cascades go. So until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Now it's time for me to go and destroy some folks in Marvel Puzzle Quest. Y'all have a good one.